Hi everyone, welcome to this introductory video tutorial of the Swim interface. In this video I'm just gonna go and give a quick walkthrough of our website and see some of the main functionalities that we have available. So to start with, you will need to open up any browser that you want, but preferably we recommend that you use Mozilla Firefox. And you would go to the website purl.org/swim, and that URL will directly redirect you to our project website, which is actually swim.cybershare.utep.edu. So once you're on the site, this would be our home page, where you will have a little about section about the project. Currently on our platform, we have integrated two models of the Middle Rio Grande Basin. One is the water balance model, and the other one is a hydroeconomic model, which works on an optimization process throughout the region. We also include some sections such as public scenarios, where you can look at scenarios that other people have developed, and you can access the information of those executions without having to run them again. We also have some canned scenarios where we answer questions of interest that we have gotten throughout different workshops or talks with stakeholders. And if you're registered into the site, you will have access to My Scenarios, where you will be able to have a log of the scenarios that you decided to make private. So these executions remain to look at just for yourself. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and browse through some of the sections on our main navigation bar. If we start on the left-hand corner, we can change the language of the website. So currently we support looking at the website in Spanish and in English, where you just have to click on each of the flag and the site will be loaded with the appropriate language. Then we have our, if we go to the right part of the main navigation panel, we have these different sections, and we're gonna start looking at the model section. On the models drop-down menu, these are the two models that we have integrated into the interface, but hopefully in the future we will have more models available. So you can click on any of the models, and once you click on the model, you will be taken to the landing page of the model, where you will have some descriptive information, some diagrams, some images about the model. You'll also have access to look at what modeling engine we're using, and we'll also have some contact information of the people that have developed the model. And finally, if you want to look at more detailed information about all of the technical specifics about the model, you can click on See Detailed Documentation, where you will have access to look into that. And if we go to the other model, the hydroeconomic model, it's pretty much the same deal. You will have a landing page where you will have this information about the model. And for each of the models, you will have also this button that says Create Scenario, which we will look at the process of creating a modeling scenario on the next few videos. Now I'm going to move on to the scenario section, where we have canned scenarios and public scenarios. When I click on canned scenarios, you will see that we have a set of predefined questions where you can just go and view the scenario and directly look at the results that answer that specific question of interest. Then I'm going to go back to scenarios and look into public scenarios. And the public scenarios is basically a log of the executions that other users have done in the system and that have been made publicly available for anyone else to see. So on this table, you have access to search a specific scenario by its name. Everything is ordered by the most recent one that was executed. So you will have here the date and the time where it was executed. You also have the status, if it was complete or not, if there was a failure or something like that. Then we have the All Outputs column. So if you click on this column, you will have access to actually go and view the results, which we will look at in the next videos. And we also have a metadata column where we can see some additional information about that specific information, such as the name, the description that the user gave, the status, and the model identifier. And we'll be adding more information into this metadata pop up later on. And finally, we have a share button. So if you want to share the results of your model directly with someone else, you can click in this button and it will generate a link for you, which you can just copy it and then you can share it with someone else so that they can directly look into the results of this execution. Then we have the help section where we'll have tutorials and documentation. Under tutorials, we'll be uploading a bunch of videos and user manuals for everyone that is interested in looking into that. And we also have a documentation section where this is a bit more technical about the architecture of the whole framework and the system, but you have access to that also. And finally, we also have the user login. So if you haven't registered and you want to keep your own private scenarios and be up to date on any of the releases or workshops or things like that, you can click the register button where you only need to fill out this form and then you will have your own user access into the platform. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching, and in the next set of videos we will look at the process of actually doing some model executions.